Good afternoon. My name is Alonzo. I'm in the youth and infant group over in our project management and public health leadership class. And our project is Youth Thrive at Home, which is a home visiting project that is centered on improving the health and wellness of children ages 6 through 12. This home visiting project would be focused on educating and training home visitors to provide ACEs screenings to children and their families, as well as to be able to identify potential ACEs that may be present and to provide feedback to these families that we're looking to support and serve. And so this home visiting project pilot would last 6 months, with the main goal of setting up a testing system for ACEs screening here in Wheeler County, as well as reducing its impacts on children and the community as well. And so, first question that I will address is, how will the project be tracked over time, and what components will be tracked? And so, this will include creating a data system that gathers information about prevalence rates, which would help track the implementation of the screening process, as well as providing insights into how well the ACEs screening tool is working in the community for at least 150 kids. And so, additionally, it will also include implementing a home visitor feedback mechanism, which will provide insights and identify areas of improvement, as well as further creating a monthly quality assurance process with 95% adherence to the screening protocol. This goal is to be able to establish an effective home visiting system and evaluate the effectiveness of a new ACEs screening system over the 6-month period. And so let's see. The next question that I will look to address is, what could go wrong and how will it be solved? And so, when I'm looking at what could go wrong here, the risks, as we laid out here, is there may be low engagement from families due to stigma or lack of awareness. And I think that community engagement with community partners will be really key here to be able to engage families that may have that feeling of hesitancy to be able to reach out for help. And that goes back to the importance of something that I learned earlier over the last couple of weeks about cultural humility. And so that's the consistency of being able to continuously learn about different cultural beliefs and understanding, and being able to implement that into the community while also reflecting on ourselves, with which we're looking to do that work. And so, being able to utilize those partnerships while also engaging with families is important to present to these families, to be able to reduce that stigma, and to have families that are aware, and to be aware of this potential opportunity, to be able to present their kids with a successful outcome. And so, other risks include home visitors struggling to meet training and screening proficiency targets. We totally understand, home visitors have their own schedules. And so, I believe that myself and my team would be able to try to engage these home visitors on different scheduling conflicts that may keep them from providing the best possible experience possible for not only themselves, but also the families and children that they're looking after. And so in regards to that, we would be collaborating with not only partners, but also home visitors that will be working in this program to be able to see what works best for them, as well as gauge from their experience on what would work best. And so, let's see. And then the last thing that I'm going to address is what will be done to ensure stakeholders are engaged throughout the duration of the project, and how will you stay motivated and keep others motivated too? I think that being transparent, honestly, about the progress that's going on in regards to this pilot is crucial. And additionally, communication. I mean, I look at it. It may sound basic, but it really is it's the foundation of our work. And so being able to communicate in regards to what's going well as the parts that may be struggling. And as I mentioned earlier, with the different risks that may be involved with rolling out a pilot like this in regards to the communities that we're serving over here in Wheeler County. And so I think being transparent and also being able to highlight the highs and also acknowledge the lows, and in addition to be able to look at the parts that we can improve on, and also to problem solve together amongst ourselves, to be able to improve on this project, and to be able to put our best foot forward, not only for this project but also for the community in Wheeler County that we're looking to serve. So far, I think that the last thing, actually, I missed that. Finally, drawing on past experiences, describe what you found to be most helpful in planning, implementing, and monitoring projects over time. What, if any, tools have you used, and what challenges have you faced, and how did you overcome them? And what recommendations do you have for others to ensure project success? I think I just highlighted it. Honestly, I just highlighted it in that last question, where collaboration and communication are key aspects. And so, over the last couple of years that I have been here in this program here at Oregon State, a lot of my colleagues have different schedules. Some are work at the East Coast. Some of them are in Eastern Oregon. Some of them have different work schedules. And so it's a matter of being able to communicate and being able to find out the strengths of each person, and to be able to utilize these strengths for each person in this group, to be able to again, as I mentioned, put our best foot forward, because the community of Wheeler County is deserving of a program that's going to deliver supports and services that's going to be able to help children and their families thrive here. And so I think that being transparent and being able to communicate regardless of method, I think that's really the key in making sure that that this project, and any project that we work on, not just this one, is successful in regards to the planning, implementing, and monitoring of the projects. And that's taking out all the technical stuff that goes into making sure that everything is put together. When it comes to deadlines and when it comes to tasks, it's consistently checking on each other, in the methods that work best for us. So for our group, we have a group chat, and it works best for us because we have differing schedules. We've got internships that we're navigating right now. And so I think that and in any part of our group, any of us is available to let us know if there is something that they need help with, that we will be more than happy to answer questions and support directly if that's what's needed. And so that is this week's discussion on our project for Youth at Home. Apologies if that was long-winded. So thank you very much, and looking forward to receiving feedback.